Hello, everyone. Sorry for the delay. Um, and we are live. Okay, I can see we're live. Awesome. All right. Hey, Shyam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nice. All right. So I see we are going to be doing more ACB. How are you liking it?
Even like after that, after the last stream, I have not touched the ACB. Again, I'm coming like today. I will touch. So
All
yesterday
right.
I had like somehow like explored only the secure properties for
Mhm.
half an hour and they left.
All right. Awesome. Well,
So
that sounds
this,
exciting. That's how I love to
this is
explore
making
things.
me to learn ACB, exploring
Yeah.
ACB.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, so we have already Nick. Hello, Nick. How are you? Thank you for coming. I've seen you in almost all the live streams lately. Thanks. And yeah, I think we can get started then, Shiam.
Yeah, sure. Let me share my screen.
Yeah.
Hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. So I think most of the people know like how from where first we have to install that Visual Studio, and then we have to install that one plugin called uh, Anypoint Code Builder, like that is coming as pack, Anypoint extension pack, which we have to install it. Okay, and yeah, so here you can see I've already installed it, and you will see once the installation is done, and you will see this MuleSoft logo here. So when you click on that MuleSoft logo, and then you can see like the quick action, you can see like design an API, implement an API, and then we have develop an integration. So designing an API, just like I'm just like a quick recap I'm doing, but from the last session. So you can design an API in the any point code builder, and then you can publish it into the any point platform also. Here you can see I have not logged in, but you can logged into the any point platform also. Just you have to click on this one, and it will ask allow, and then it will open, and then you can logged in. So this is very old account, like when I created like the very first account. So when you click on sign in, and it will ask one pop-up, and then you have to click on open Visual Studio Code.app and just open it. Then after some time you will see that same account, you will see here logged in as Shyam Prasad, but this account is expired. That is fine. Anyway, I'm not going to today I'm deploying the application into that Anypoint Cloud Hub. So in the last session I've covered it up, and also I have covered it up like implement an API. So when you click on this one, you can from any point exchange, you can implement an API for that any API any YAML which is published to any point exchange, you can implement that an API. The next part is like develop an integration. So today we are going to cover this one only. So yeah, so in the last session, I have just covered one of the basic scenario, like just hello world, some data web transformation we have seen, and one database connectivity we have seen. Just select query, so we are getting some response from uh, database. So maybe I will do the same thing today also. So whoever has missed that last session, don't worry, I'm going to start from the scratch. We will create a new project, and then I will do the http listener I will add, then database configuration I will add. Then after that today I will explore that secure properties. So for the database credential like configuration, we have to store like uh, password in application properties. So we will do the like how we can secure the properties, so that we will see in today's demo. Let's see, let's start that integration. So in meanwhile, any questions coming in?
No, all good.
Okay, fine then. So I will click on this develop an integration. So it will ask like um, develop so you have to add that project name. So maybe I will add, let's see, just Twitch DB testing. Okay, and then it will ask like project locations. So either you can create one with default location, or you can select that one, browse. So I have in the last session we have test created like three. So here you can see like product API, then testing DB, and then we have created Twitch API also. So I'm going to select this location also. So after that, just click on that create project. Okay, so same thing, I will do parallelly also in that Anypoint Studio, so that we can compare also this time. So I will create one project here also, same project. Okay, so that we will compare it and it will be easy to understand. So yeah, just I've kept project name in different, that is fine. So even here also you can see like same structure got created. Here you can see like one configuration file got created in the Anypoint Studio. Here also you can see uh, one file is configuration file is created, and here also you can see like this is empty for now. Here also if you go to the configuration XML, it is empty. So uh, just like we will add here like HTTP listener. So just we need to drag and drop here. Okay, and let's see how the configuration looks like for now. So here you can see like we have added that one HTTP listener and this thing. Okay, and maybe we have to add this connector configuration also. Let's do the same thing in the Visual Studio Code. So here you can see like from where we can start the flow. So here you can sell you can click on build a flow, or maybe you can add from here. Here you can see the add button, and then you can add a flow. Okay, so just first let's add this one. So here also you can see like this is very empty, and once this flow is there, you can add that here some button is there. Okay, so here when you click on that one, so it will add the component. So there will we have lots of components. So there are core processors, connector, and snippets. So here you can see like this is the core processors, like, and in the component also you can see like these are the components. And so and then connector, here you can see like basic connectors like database, email, file, HTTP, and Salesforce, and this thing. So we will go to the HTTP and we will add that listener. So here also you can see similar type of configuration got created like HTTP listener path, but config is there, but we have not referred it. And then listener and some doc ID. Here you can see like doc ID is created as 6 letters, but here you can see like all the doc ID will be like UUID something. So here you can see all the doc ID will be UUID. So this is the only difference, but when we will add other things here, let's see, connector configurations. So we have to create a HTTP listener configuration, and yeah, I will keep it same. and in the path I will add test. So our HTTP listener is ready for use. And if you see the configuration, so how it looks like, this is the flow. Okay, and then we have added the listener, and here you can see, and in the configure we have to refer that HTTP listener configuration. This is the HTTP listener configuration which was created. Okay, let's do the same thing in the ACB. Hope in this way, like it will be like, easy to understand. So here we have added like HTTP listener and this thing, but we have to add that config ref. So adding that HTTP configuration, just you have to like uh, I'm using Mac, so I will like, if you enter like press Control and space, it will give you the options. So here you can see like API kit configuration properties, but we have to use like HTTP. So here you can see like HTTP proxy is there, HTTP listener config is there. So we have to add that HTTP listener config. Here you can see we have to add that HTTP listener config. Okay, so you have to just hit control and space and then type http and listener config, just click on that one. So basically like this one is created, but other configuration are missing. So here you can see basic things are there, but the connection information is missing. So after that, again we have to do the same thing, control space, and it will do the other things, other information. Like here you can see HTTP listener connection, just add that one. So here you can see 0001 and 8081. Here also you can see the same thing. So our HTTP listener configuration is ready. Even you can test the connection also. Here you can see like verify connection name and this thing, but it will take some time verifying the connection is valid, so there is no issue. But the name is coming as name, so you can modify this. And this configuration, like you can create your custom snippet also. Just here you can see like last time I have created one like Shyam.logger. So you can create custom snippet also. Just you have to add there and you can use it. So you can create a custom snippet for this one also, and then you can use it. So you don't have to write everything, every configuration and these things. Okay, so this one we have to refer this into in the config ref, and in the path section just I will add test. Okay, and this is fine, but after that one HTTP listener there is nothing to do, so that's why it is giving some error. Okay, here also now I will add some transformation there. So here you can see, let's add here transform message. This process will I'm going very slow. And then so here I've added the transform message. So here you can see how it looks like. This much code is added in the XML file. So here also you can add like, just you have to add like control space and search for transform with output. You can just click on that one. So it is giving the same thing, same types of codes, and the payload is like first name John and these things. Okay, so in this way, like this is like ready. We can test it. Even we can test it here also. So let's first run this one, then I will do the uh, DB connections. I'm repeating the same thing from the last session. So it is running in testing mode. Here you can just see the same logs are coming up, which you are seeing in the Anypoint Studio. So here you can see this one is deployed. Even I will go to the Postman collection. One second. Yeah. So when I will hit this one, I'm getting the same like first name and last name, John and which we have mentioned here. If we change it, let's do the change and save it. I'm not sure if it is doing some auto deployment also. I think we need. Okay, let me start it so that I've changed the name so that in the next response you will see that Shyam and last name Do. If there is any like question you can ask. Otherwise, I will proceed with this. I am repeating the same thing from the last session. Then I will come back to that DB connectivity, and then I will come back to how we can secure the properties things and how we can pass the environment variable like in this ACB. So here you can see like this one is changed, and you can see. So let's come back to like how we can add that database configurations. Okay. So for that one, I think uh, I'll be using that. Mm, let's see. So we have to add database connector. So here you can see. Uh, Let me stop this one, and after this, I will go to the connector. Here you can see database, and I will add. Uh, Here you can see like there are multiple options: bulk delete, bulk insert, bulk update, delete, and this thing. I will go for bulk query single. Okay, and select is also there, store procedure and update. So I will go for the select. I will add this one. So here you can see this one is added. Okay, so you can see the configuration. Like here you can see like select doc ID is this and this thing. SQL we have to pass it. Okay, and also you can see like there is no configuration information for the database, so we have to add that one also. So if you hit here like control space, and you will get the config ref. So here we have to specify that db configurations. Okay, I've added this, but I have not added the db configuration here. So for that one, here you have to create database configurations. So here you can see like let's go down, and you will see there are some configuration is there. You can see like db mysql config, db oracle config, something is there. Let's see. So here you can see like I'm not using mysql and oracle, so I will go with this configuration. Let's see. Only the basic information we got. Only the name. So I will keep the name as db config. Okay, and after that we we have to add some configuration like generic. So here also let's see what we are going to do. If we have to add, so first we have to add the database. So add modules and then database, drag and drop, and it will add some dependency. So that is done. And after that, when you click on select, let's add that select. So here you can see in the configuration side. Okay, Here you can see like connector configuration we have to add, that we have added db config. So here you can see database config we have to create, and then we have to choose connection type. So we are going to use generic connection. So we have to provide the URL. So URL I am providing. First I am going to hard code this thing, and then I will. Okay. So driver class name. So either you have to add here. Okay. I've added Postgres, and for username I'm using username and password. And for JDBC driver we need, so we have to add that dependency for that database. So I'm going to use Postgres SQL. So I'm going to use this one. Let's add that one. So it will download the dependency and it will add into the pom.xml file. Okay, once that is done, then you can hit do that test connection. It's taking time. So here you can see like we are getting the test connection successful, and then you can click OK. And then here you have to pass some right query. So let's start from this is the table which I have in that. So this one is done, and after that I will add basic, like so that we will get the result in the JSON format. So whatever we are getting, that's I am typing that payload. Okay, so this is the like Anypoint Studio we have done, but here you can see like in the pom.xml you can see uh, uh, what are the dependencies got added. One is HTTP connector. This is by default it is coming DB connector, and we have added the dependency for the PostgreSQL. Same thing we have to add in ACB also. So if you go there, yeah. So if you go to there and see the pom.xml file, uh, okay. So this is the like pom.xml file, and here you can see like dependency. The things which got added is HTTP connector and MuleDB connector, but we have not added the dependency for uh, this one, like PostgreSQL. So we have to do it manually. So you can do it like you can copy these things. Maybe this will be like more user friendly when it will come, like uh, when we will get future updates. And also in the mule plugin, so we have to add into the shared library, so PostgreSQL dependency. So where we have to add in the mule maven plugin. So here you can see where it is. So in this section, mule maven plugin, and we have to add these things, configuration part. So here you can see like configuration is empty. So I will just copy paste, and then I will go there, and then we have to add that generic information for the DB also. So here you can see DB data source connection, generic connections, and this thing. So I will go with generic connections, and then it is asking like URL, class name, and password is also they are not giving. So what I will do, I will just go there. So from here you can see division generic connection is there. These are the details. I will just copy paste there. And here also if it is not there, here you can see we have to provide that URL. So URL you can provide. Sorry. Even here you can see, if you type like control space, it will give you other option also, like users, and then we have to type like control space. We need password also, and other information is also there, like to type control space. So other things are also there, like cache query template and these things, transaction isolation, and these are huge exit transaction and these things. So for now, like we will go with URL, driver class name, and user and password. Okay. So what I will do, I will just copy from here. Okay. So I think let test the connectivity. Hope our, so here you can see connection is valid, and let's after this add the uh, transformer with output JSON, and instead of this one I will add payload which is coming from DB. And after this what I will do, we will store this value like username and password and this thing in some application dot property, and then we will try to read from there, and then we will encrypt the password. Okay, and then we will see. Let's run this one. And this all things I have covered in the last session also. Till then, any doubt or any questions coming in, Alex?
Nope, no questions.
Hope this comparison will be like giving some insight, or with this got failed. Oh, I have not written the SQL query, right? Here you can see DB SQL is there, but I have not written that complete SQL query. Okay, so SQL is missing. So here you can see like uh, this SQL query is missing. So that's why it's got failed. I'm doing the comparison. That's why it's okay. Let's run it again. Okay, let's hit this one. We will get the data from the DB. So we are getting all the records from the DB. So these are the information which I have stored, and even like this one was created long back. Okay. So now what I will do, I will create I will externalize this thing URL and driver class name, user, password, and these things. Okay. So what I will do, like I will create one file called dev.properties. So I will create a new file, that is okay, and then I will create one more file later it on. So for now I will use username. So this is the key, uh, like DB username you can say. So this is the like key, and this is the value. So either you can use colon also, or you can type like this one also, that is fine. So here you can see, then I will type db dot password also. For password also I have kept password. So how we can we have to create a configuration properties also, right? Here you can see I have just mentioned. So here you can see like if you go to the global element, if you have to add that properties file, so we have to create a one configuration properties. So here you can see we have to create a configuration properties and select some file name. So just I'm typing that one and then click on OK. So here you can see like this configuration property is created, and here you can see how it looks like. Configuration properties, some doc name is there, and file reference is dev.properties. So similar way we have to add this thing there also. So what we will do, I have created this dev.properties. So I will go in this file, and after this I will create the configuration properties. So control space, it will give you that options. So here you can see configuration and configuration properties is there. So just you have to click on that one. Okay, and here you can see like file. So currently the file name is file, and doc name is something is there. So you can change this one, and for this one I will go with env and then properties. Okay, so env like this variable we have to pass during the runtime. And how we can pass this one? So if you go to the view sections command palette, and you can open that acb settings. Okay, it will come as user, and if you go down, so here you can see I passed that env as dev. If you are passing uat, so if you are not passing this one, so it will fail. Let me first let it fail, then we will see, then we will add. So here you can see like it is showing that error. So for key env we are not getting some value, so you have to add that one. So how you can add that one? Just you have to go to the view command palette, and then you can open the acb settings, and here you can pass that value. Similar way we are doing it in there also. So this one is saved, you can close it, and then you can run it again. So similar way, I think in the Anypoint Studio, when we are running it, we are going with run configuration, and in the augment section, here we are passing that -m -t env is equal to dev, and then we are applying it, and then we are running it. So here you can see, and this one is deployed, but yeah, that is fine. Now what we will do? So we are getting all the values and this thing. So this value is coming from, this is hard coded, so I will read this value from that db dot username, which we have specified in the dev dot properties. So here also same thing we will do, db dot password, and then we will run it again, and we will test it out. Then it will be reading that user and password from the application properties. I have to restart multiple times. Even you can see like this is faster than Anypoint Studio, at least somehow. So it is deployed, and then we will hit this one. So we are getting those information. Now what we will do, like this password which we are storing in this file, we will do the how we can secure this. So even we have some documentation there in that section. If we go to that develop integration, and okay, so defining and securing properties for a mule applications. So we have to create a like this, and then how we can encrypt it. So we have to encrypt this value as like this, like here you can see. For encrypting the password, I'll be using that like this URL. So I'm not going to use that jar file. Okay, so by default I will go with AES, and I will be using that key as 123456789 and then I have this thing. So it will generate the password like encrypted pass encrypted password is this. So I will copy this one. Even like you can decrypt it, this value. Let's see, if you decrypt this one, and you will get the same value password. And this this URL is very useful. I'm even like multiple times I'm using this one only. So I'll be using this one. And so what I will do, I will create delete this one. So there is only one property, so I will create one more file, that is dev.secure.properties. Okay, and in this one I will save. Let me stop it. And for this one, like we have to use this in this way. And here you can see this is the password. We have saved it. Okay, and before that one, like when we have to use that one, we have to secure the properties. So we have to add that some, remove it. We have to add, we have to go add modules, and here you can see we have to add, it is already added some. Okay, we have to add secure properties, right? So that was not added in this workspace, that's why it is not listed there. Okay, so here you can see like mule secure configuration property we have to add and finish it. So here you can see this one is added, and after that we have to add secure properties config here. And here you can see like we have to provide this file, and we have to use that key by default, like maybe add and key, this is the key which we have used here. So we can even we don't have to save this file into uh, hard code here. This should be like passed from the runtime. If you click on this one, so how it will looks like, let's see. So here you can see like secure properties config, and uh, this is the thing. And here you can see we have specified the file name and then key. And here we have used by default it will take AES and CBC. If we have to use Blowfish and this thing, then you will see other configuration also in the configuration file. So here you can see one more field is coming like algorithm. Okay, if it is not there, then by default it will take AES and CBC. Here you can see. So similar operation we have to do it there also. And this is the agenda, like how we can secure the properties file in the ACB. So we have done it, but we have not added that secure properties. So that we have to add. So once again, so here you can see like there are some built-in properties. So just you have to click on plus. So it will add here. Let's see, it's got added or not somewhere. So that one is added here. So even like any uh, thing, any like connector we are adding, you will see here also like some namespace which will be added. HTTP you can see, DB you can see. Now you can see secure properties also. Okay. In the problem section also you can see like secure properties that is got added, but we have not used anywhere. So here you can see like this one is added and we are getting some error. So this one is created, and we have to specify the algorithm and this thing. So let's see, I will remove this one, and doc id is this one, and then the file name which we have to specify. So our file name is like env, like that we will pass at secure, and then properties. Here you can see like dev.secure.properties. So it can be multiple, like it depends on the environment. And then we have to specify the key. That is the key. We are using this one. Why it is reading? Okay. We have added this one. Maybe we can just add it here. Okay. And we have added this thing here, and now the password is secure. So we have to use secure colon colon, and then we can run it. Let's run it. Even this can be like passed like encryption key to encrypt or something during the runtime. Let's see if it is working or not. In this way you can secure the uh, it is deployed. So hope there is no issue, we will get the same result. So there is no issue. Even you can follow it up, all the content will be available in this file. Okay. So here you can see like secure properties config, and this is the configuration file. If you have to use the another algorithm like blowfish and this thing, so you can add, you have to add this thing. But if you're not adding this thing, then it by default it will take uh, this thing AES and CBC. And depending on this, like if you're going to use blowfish, same key will not work. It is working, but maybe if you have to use like Twitch, and then you will use that one. Let's change it something. It is work. It is giving some another value. So by default AES and CBC we are going to use. You can choose your choice. And after this one I've covered, and triggering flows in the your development. I think this one is, you can add other things also like API kit and this thing, and you can import like some of the data web library also. So how we can import those things, I will show you. So if you go there, Visual Studio Code, we have 8 minutes. Yeah, go to the view, and in the command, and you will see like lots of things. Open ACB settings, import asset from exchange, so welcome, and this thing. So what I am going to do, I will import some assets from the exchange. What I will do, like I will import some of the data web library. So let's me search. So here you can see like I've searched for the like data whip mock data whip generators library. Just you have to click on that one, and here you can see dependency got added and project is indexed. Even you can go there. Here you can see this is the dependency got added for the mocking part. So you can use that one also. So here you can see like this is the some of the script what I will do. Like uh, here I will import some of the library from. So here you can see like we are getting some value like data generators. Okay, and here, here you can see I am getting some value, and then mocks data generators dot, again it is asking something, then just random address, random age, random country, and this thing which you can use easily, random phone number. Okay, so in this way like you can any library from the like data web library also you can import. There are lots of things to explore, just you have to explore it. Yeah, any questions? I think we are on time. Maybe we can ask if there is any question they can ask. I think hope today's session is somehow useful.
Yeah, I don't see any questions, but for sure it was really useful. I love how you were going around with Studio. That was actually really useful so people can see like what is happening between those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even like we have worked on the independent studio, but we have never went to opening that XML file and how it is written. We have not seen.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mo-
definitely.
Yeah,
All right. Well, this was really cool. Did you have fun?
I think I have enjoyed. Even I have
Cool.
not given much time to explore in this ACB.
Yeah.
Maybe there are lots of things to explore, but I need some time.
Yeah, for sure. I think in February we're gonna have some updates to ACB with the graphical things. So right now it's very like you have to go to the
Yeah,
XML and
yeah,
everything. But yeah, in February we're gonna see some exciting updates. So really looking forward to that.
yeah. It will improve by like, and Visual Studio Code, that is my favorite IDE. Earlier,
Nice.
my favorite was IntelliJ. I used to work in Java mostly.
Yeah.
This one is
Yeah.
also like one of my favorite.
Yeah. It's very lightweight and it's very cool. And I just
Yeah,
love that you can change the colors.
lots of themes and lots of plugins are available there.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, that is all for this live stream then. For everyone watching, remember to follow us on twitch.tv/MuleSoft_community so you can see all of our previous recordings, our schedule in your local time, and to receive notifications as soon as we are live. So, yeah, follow us there. And that's it for Shyam. Next week. Okay, next week we'll have some RPA and Diane Kessler doing some stuff with Tableau. So that's going to be exciting. I am looking forward to that. See you then on December 12th at the same time. All right, that's all then. Bye.
Thank you all. If you have any topic, just let me know. I will explore and come back again.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Shiam.
Thank you.
Bye.